IMTD International, together we are going to make it all. International organizations and governments of foreign countries, technical assistance in the form of investments, credits, loans and grants. Ukraine. International Technical Assistance, ITA. This is resources and services which are delivered by donors on reimbursable basis so as to realize projects with the aim of the accomplishment of reforms. Donor. A state, a government of a foreign country, an organization, an institution, a foundation, authorized by a government of a foreign country and international organizations that direct international technical assistance to Ukraine. Unlike investors that invest financial instruments in the hope of later getting them back with additional profits, the loaners and creditors at the very beginning understand and regulate very clearly what should be the percentage for the right to use the financial resources. Donors provide ITA on a non-reimbursable basis. You will get help if you act yourself first. Target Granting Partnership Program to enhance entrepreneurship activities and cooperation in Ukraine, the recovery program of the Ukrainian economy. Corporations with medium and large businesses are considered through the creation of a business association to unite joint efforts in the field of international marketing, consulting, logistics and international cooperation with the assistance and supervision of international peacekeeping institutions and donor organizations. Large-scale multifaceted assistance to Ukraine is provided by the Institute of Multi-Track Diplomacy, IMTD, known and respected all over the world. IMTD is of the same age as our state, founded by the legendary U.S. Ambassador John V. MacDonald in 1992, Arlington, USA. The activities of IMTD contribute to the achievement of one common goal: world peace, strengthening the interrelation of the activities of individuals, institutions and communities to improve people's lives. Did you know that an international convention was signed in 2018 on the alliance of Ukraine, Georgia and Moldova? So we confirm the fact that this coalition has been made. In the very same time, while helping the development of this coalition, IMTD has been assisting in the creation of its branches all over Ukraine, Georgia and Moldova, uniting them all into IMTD International.
Приветствую, дорогие друзья! Меня зовут Давид Картозия. Я являюсь официальным представителем украинской организации IMTD. Это такого типа потребительского союза. В принципе, это большой кооператив, целью которой является внедрение проекта, созданного нами. Нами кто это? Мы, это американская сторона, IMTD, это институт многопрофильной дипломатии, которая работает уже в этом направлении 25 лет с лишним, и ITER USA. Значит, цель этого проекта – оздоровление экономики, поднятие духа населения, объединение населения, пропаганда позитива, вера в будущее, знание. Вот это вкратце, у нас направлений очень много, но это вкратце вот наша миссия. В чем заключается наш проект? Значит, мы будем находить финансовые средства и другие финансовые рычаги для оздоровления экономики Украины, Грузии и в будущем Молдовы. Вот в этих трех странах мы начинаем работу по оздоровлению экономики.
Hi, my name's Karen Dickman. I'm the Executive Director of the Institute for Multi-Track Diplomacy in Washington, D.C. We are proud to be working with our teams in Ukraine, at IMTD Ukraine, and in Georgia on projects that are designed to lift up and rebuild the economies of both of those countries, Ukraine and Georgia. Our team in Ukraine is Roman Bendis, who heads up the IMTD Ukraine there. He's working with the Anti-Corruption Commissioner Boris Sharapovalov. It's a huge asset to us. And then our strong country director in Georgia is Eliso Rekviashvili. And I just wanted to extend my appreciation to all of them for their consistent dedication and integrity. Thank you for being a part of this team.
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Роман, фамилия моя Бендас. Я являюсь украинцем, являюсь предпринимателем, можно сказать, бизнесменом. И недавно знакомые люди мне предложили такую вот идею, которую я изучил и решил ей заняться. И только что, сегодня у нас 7 июля 2018 года, было проведено мероприятие ознакомления с той идеей, с тем действиям, которые мне были предложены. Это предложено было участвовать в получении грантов для развития бизнеса. И я изучил эту тему и понял, что это реально, это работает. Мы имеем предложение напрямую из Америки, это из тех фондов, от тех доноров, которые собирают эти деньги, и они готовы профинансировать, готовы дать эти благотворительные деньги для развития бизнеса. То есть это деньги для населения. Оказывается, когда я изучал эту тему, очень много ресурсов, очень много денег было выделено для Украины. Но так как старая система, которая была создана, она не оправдала себя тем, что эти деньги не дошли для населения. Они были где-то разворованы, где-то потеряны и так дальше. Новая система, которая уже сейчас работает, она подразумевает жесткий контроль этих средств. То есть каждый человек, который имеет идею, но нет у него денег для осуществления этой идеи, для развития бизнеса, он может их получить, обратившись к донору. И эти доноры, они готовы на сегодняшний день отдать эти деньги для того, чтобы помочь людям. И чем я хочу заняться, это не просто взять на себя какую-то ответственность в плане того, чтобы получить какие-то деньги, а именно построить систему, которая будет контролировать и сделает так, что эти деньги дойдут до населения, дойдут для того человека, который хочет воплотить свою идею или там свою мечту. И я приглашаю каждого вникнуть в это дело. Я приглашаю каждого стать рядом, кто имеет какой-то талант, кто юридически подкован, или кто имел дело с населением, с общением, или сам имеет какую-то идею, но у него нет средств для того, чтобы ее воплотить. Я готов проинформировать, готов помочь этим людям взять эти деньги у доноров и осуществить свою мечту.
Ну, вкратце о себе. 35 лет службы в МВД, в уголовном розыске, подразделения спецназа, в научных заведениях, я кандидат психологических наук, доцент, командовал спецназами в зоне боевых действий в Абхазии, в Боснии и Косово, член международных организаций, сейчас руковожу полицейским центром боевых искусств «Закон и порядок». Пытаемся создать, и думаю, что попытки будут успешными у нас, мощную систему безопасности, чтобы все ваши бизнесы были успешны. Система будет основана на связи с государственными правоохранительными органами, но так как вы знаете, что сейчас большие проблемы, полиции практически нет, другие органы могут быть коррумпированы, идет большая работа об объединении общественности, государственных правоохранительных органов и международных полицейских и других правоохранительных организаций. Но все равно диверсант прокрался или взорвал оружейные склады, и оно само там загорелось. Все это вопросы безопасности, комплексной, информационной, юридической и разных других моментов, которые мы сейчас создаем мощную систему. За пример нам американские правоохранительные органы, и Давид подтвердит, что мы часто общаемся с советником Конгресса США по безопасности и, выстраивая нашу систему, ориентируемся на мировой опыт безопасности.
Я Элисо Реквиашвили и являюсь главой представительства IMTD в Грузии. Мы все здесь очень рады перспективе сотрудничества с коллегами из Украины и уверены, что, объединив наши силы, действуя одной командой, мы обязательно сможем кардинально изменить жизнь наших стран.
12 principles. Relations. Long-run liabilities. Cultural synergy. Partnership. Additional technologies. Facilitation. Responsibility. Research, the analysis of reactions. Invitation. Trust. Management. Transformation. Relations. It is important to create strong interpersonal and intergroup relations, being the foundation for any society, and to advance any reconciliation process, to engage people into civil society and a wide range of successful projects. Long-run liabilities. In terms of any project, IMTD makes a long-term commitment to people and processes that can take many years. Attraction to any project creates strong relationships between organizations and people, establishes partnerships and networks, and provides participants with new opportunities. Cultural synergy. High appreciation and respect for the cultural wisdom of all parties and creative interaction supports long-term relationships and partnerships, provides positive results out of the efforts. Partnership. The creation of partnership relations and modeling a collaborative process with local communities and local governments and other institutions is the foundation of IMTD operations. Additional technologies. IMTD is able to use various relevant technologies and methods that meet the unique needs in each situation. Facilitation. IMTD serves as a mediator, helping the parties to take responsibility for their own dreams and destiny. Training and encouraging other participants to step forward in the project process ensures the continuity of ideas and principles that symbolize the institution. Responsibility. IMTD is trying to provide people with the opportunity to become active agents of change and positive change in their respective communities. Research, the analysis of actions. Reflective, transparent practice and learning based on experience and action research are the basis for all activities of IMTD, contributing to the study of research, evaluation, and also to the learning process of all parties involved. Invitation. IMTD usually participates in projects at the invitation of the host country, organization or community. The willingness of the other party to participate in the processes of reconciliation or preparing to resolve conflicts contributes to the successful implementation of projects, promotes the establishment of partnerships and friendly relations between the organization and the participants. Trust. Long-term relationships and partnerships are unlikely to exist without mutual trust and transparency within the system. The form of a so-called consumer cooperation makes it possible through its self-organizing process and the self-funding of the participants to independently provide all the conditions for the complete preparatory phase to implement the target program later on. And the most important is to unite individuals in a new, progressive, conscious and solidary society. Beneficiaries of the target program should be all conscious citizens of Ukraine. Our task is to unite into one huge organization everyone who has ideas on business forming industrial, manufactural, scientific, educational, agricultural or special infrastructural, environmental, cultural, touristic and so on projects that meet the needs of people, places and regions of their residence and that really change their lives for the better, forming new social relations and providing work. Only those natural and legal persons may take part in the Target Granting Partnership Program to enhance entrepreneurship activities and cooperations in Ukraine, the recovery program of the Ukrainian economy, who became members in the Consumer Cooperation of IMTD International by their own will. Admission to CC IMTD International and becoming a licensed member. You apply for your admission to CC IMTD International. Get your application form from our official site www.imtdint.org, fill it out and send back. Only licensed members of CC IMTD International have the right to create and submit business projects. When writing and preparing application forms and business plans to participate in the target program, It is important to have a good understanding and orientation in the organizational forms and amounts of funding for the newly created business. To this end, we have developed typical grant modules. Private enterprise, private entrepreneurship, up to $20,000. Individual projects submitted from an individual as from a private entrepreneur for further business in cooperation with CC IMTD International. Territorial cooperation. Territorial large corporations funded and selected by separate scales, community developing social infrastructure projects by cooperative groups of territorial communities, projects aimed at creating social business, developing infrastructure and new jobs for people who compactly live on the same territory, have common interests and belong to the same administrative territorial unit, village, town or locality. Such projects are designed to create large cooperative territorial groups. Proposal for legal entities in the category of existing business. CC IMTD International creates a register of reliable business partners in Ukraine to establish joint businesses with foreign companies and to participate in donor and credit and investment programs for Ukrainian existing businesses. Only for organizations, companies, legal entities, members of CC IMTD International, the official controlling buffer company in Ukraine. Join the program that reduces the country's risk factor. For the organization of fruitful activities with legal entities in Ukraine and the provision of professional expert and consulting services for CC IMTD International, we have set up IMTD Finances and Consulting. CC IMTD International, on behalf of donor organizations, is responsible to control the targeted use of funds provided to grantees, the members of CC IMTD International, coordinates the activities of grantees for effective business development created through grant funding, implements measures to ensure security and reduce the risk of new businesses, provides basic accounting and legal support for the grantees for the successful implementation of approved and funded grant projects. The prerequisite for the preparation of financial plans and estimates of grant projects is the inclusion of the following essential points. Funds for obligatory contribution to the Joint Reserve Fund of CC IMTD International, insurance of financial and other risks of targeted grant projects. Funds for the financing of the compulsory tutorial support of CC IMTD International, namely accounting, legal, expert support, control and audit activities, business security and protection of commercial information. Grant recipients who have received an acceptance for a grant in the grant module section Private Entrepreneurship, receiving a grant funding, are merged by IMTD International into industry areas, into multi-territorial industry cooperatives, receiving for each entrepreneur at the place of business the status of a separate division with a separate balance and bank accounts. Creation of the alliance between Ukraine, Moldova and Georgia, our activity is displayed on an international platform of three nations with similar historical destinies. We are going to be united for one common idea, to make our own people's lives better. It is difficult to face realities, and we know that it is not going to be easy to change our destiny. The problem is in the head of the people. It is not the lack of finances, but lack of opinions. Every second or third Ukrainian is oppressed in some way and cannot get out of the squirrel's wheel. They expect help from governments and other people, not from themselves. It is our mission to make them believe in themselves, We are not some middleman between people needing money and institutions owning the money. We are those who donate faith and dreams to people. This is what makes the difference and what changes lives. We can see how people's look change as soon as they grasp that their dreams are attainable. Their words, their gestures, even their postures change. Actually everything. And this is our main result. Different eyes, full faith and hope. The most important for us is to go into one common direction, to give people the right to realize themselves. We believe that who asks will receive. If we unite all, we will be heard. We don't use the word I, we use the word we. We are going to make it all once together.